Happy Monday, Miami. What's going on, fella?
Woo!
I hope y'all had a
Woo!
beautiful weekend. I know I did. What's going on, Tito? Yo, what's
What's
going on? Yeah,
happening?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Stand up, Miami. Stand up
We
305
live.
live and direct.
You know this, man.
Sir. Yo, what's going on? What's going
Was
on?
dímelo, Tito, que hola, sí.
Dímelo, Bob. Hola. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Hey, bro,
How was your weekend, brother? Good.
weekend was great, as always. Did
It
my
just
thing.
wasn't long enough. Just wasn't long enough.
Never long enough, bro. I hate fucking
Mm. Motorsoka.
oh,
Motorsoka.
boy. When I saw you got out on time, I was like, yo, he must have called out.
Nah, don't tell me. I did cross my mind earlier when I woke up. It
I
did
tried
cross my
last
mind.
night. I text my boss, wait, can I call out tomorrow? She's like, she didn't answer. I was like, oh, when I woke up in the morning, she's like, no. I said, fuck.
She already had it right there
I
for you.
was tired of shit, bro. Man, I got home at like 1 a.m. last night, bro. I was tired. But nonetheless, man, we all have a fun episode
Another
today.
day, it's
Another
another week.
day, exactly. Another day, another dollar. You know what I'm saying? So,
Vamos.
we're gonna have a fun episode today. We're gonna talk a little bit of Dolphins training camp. I was trying to get some footage, but unfortunately, this is a big, hairy looking motherfucker named Gordito who has not yet sent me the damn fucking videos. So fuck you, Harry the Henderson. But anyways, we're gonna talk. I did see enough footage to kind of talk about it a bit. We're going to talk about the power rankings that just dropped, the preseason power rank, top 25 that just dropped for the NCAA. We're going to talk a little bit about power rankings now for the NFL season, coming into the NFL season. We're going to talk a little bit about, top quarterbacks, top fantasy quarterbacks, and top fantasy running backs. As we are approaching draft season for fantasy fellows and ladies, for any ladies
Woohoo!
today. We're gonna give you a little bit of insight. Whatever you do, don't take anything that Willie Beeman says to like, because sometimes, well, he hasn't won in a very long time. But anyways, that's a whole different story. It's
Look
a
who's
whole
talking. What the fuck? Mister, I pick a Dolphin player round two, round three.
I did not, okay?
Sorry, motherfucker.
I did not, you son of a bitch.
Fuck out of here. I know
But
you are this year. This year, well, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if people picking Dolphin players this year,
hey,
though.
I would go
At
after
least this year.
Tyreek. Hey, Tyreek in the first round is doable. You
Yeah.
mean to tell me you won't pick up Tyreek in the first round? Tell me.
You.
But you wouldn't pick up Tyreek in the first round.
I said you.
But
That's
my
all I said.
question is, will you pick up Tyreek in the first round?
First round? No, I'm picking running back.
Tyreek? All
You
right.
said first round?
Let's say you got
I
like,
said first round.
hold on.
Unless I'm in the bottom.
That's what I'm just gonna say. Maybe you in the bottom.
Yeah, well,
In
yeah.
the bottom.
You would think about. I would think about it.
Don't get me wrong. Tyreek is more of a second round guy because typically all the major running backs go in the first round. And for those of you motherfuckers that decide to pick up como llama fucking viejo that we were talking about earlier today, Aaron Rodgers in the first round. Fuck you. Okay? Because you throw everything off. So fuck you. That's all I gotta say. All right. But anyways, we're gonna have a little fun today. So I guess as we're waiting for Poseidon and the rest of our panel, we're gonna talk a little shit today.
Mierda Monday.
Listen,
Mierda Monday.
I was talking to Gordito on Sunday night. He did get to go along with Iceman to the Sunday's training camp. They did say, Preston Williams was balling. And it just so happens when all the reports come out that he was freaking balling. He's
That was for him to shut up. That was just for him to shut up.
No, not even that. But now he's on the trade. He's on the trade block. Los dos que
Of course.
están llorando are both on the trade block.
Of
So you have
course.
Preston, and you got, what was the other guy's name? Perry. I think it's Perry. Both on the trade block. We'll see if he commands anything. We'll see if he commands that. Let's see if he still holds that 6th round value. Honestly, he was undrafted. If we get a 6 for him, I'm happy with that. I can live with that.
A 6?
A 6 for an undrafted. We gained a
Listen,
draft pick.
you could give me a fucking 10th for that motherfucker.
Nah, he's got value, bro. It's just
Mira, qué value, bro. Es un handicap.
value,
Ese es
bro.
Leon Medical
Wait.
Center in 2 legs.
The issue with him, and it's always been, is that he can't stay healthy. He can't
Leon
stay
Medical Center. That's who he is.
Yeah, Leon Medical Center. But this
But
is
whatever, if we get something out of him, it's more than probably
hey, brother. They
better than nothing.
Bowen.
Fuck
I'm
it.
sorry, Bowen. Bowden is the other one that's on the trade block, guys. I apologize. I think I said Preston. It's Lynn Bowden. Again.
Oh yeah, you had said Perry. Yeah.
I said Perry, yeah, and Malcolm Perry. So I think I remember. I think Malcolm Perry is, if I'm not mistaken, isn't he with New England?
I don't know right now, top of my head. Top of my head, no. I got to search.
Once you get past like the 4 or 5 guys, it's kind of hard to keep up with everybody. But
yeah, for real.
Teams that may go after him. There's a couple teams that could potentially give up that 6th-round pick and take advantage of a player like that. Where they're gambling, but they're gambling a 6th-round pick, so it's nothing crazy. I'm telling you, I can see a team like Houston go after him. I can see a team like they got a lot of receivers, bro. They got some. They got a young core.
Oh, I know one.
Don't you dare say it.
Green Bay Packers.
Oh, that's a good one.
And you know what? We'll tax them. I want a 5th.
Yo, I want a 5th.
I want a 5th.
I want a 5th for them cheeseheads for all the shit. Now we will be talking on this damn show, Oscar the Grouse motherfucker. You son of a bitch, you.
Is he coming today? I think he is.
Hey, bro.
I don't know.
I don't know, bro, but he's got too many call-outs. We're gonna have to have a good discussion.
I'm stupid.
But no, I love Will. Will was a funny dude. But but I can see that, and as for the other gentleman there, I can see him like a 7-6 again, 6-7 round pick. So, I mean,
but see, you would know Bowden was going to take maybe a little hit from you got all these guys they got. It's full.
You got a lot of guys. You got a lot of guys on there with the same skill sets. You don't have guys that complement each other. You have guys with the same skill set to do specific things in that offense, and that's what they do. Okay, you got guys like Waddle and Tyreek who are burners, who are short burner guys who are going to get separation, who are going to hit those gaps quick. That way he doesn't require a lot of time for Tua to hold the ball. You did bring in Sanu, which I want to see how he brings into play in this. I think he's more of a veteran role. And then that new receiver that we drafted in the 2nd or 3rd round, he looks really well. I know the day that I was in practice.
Starts with an E.
Yeah, last Tuesday he was there in practice and he did very well. He had a nice bomb there on the sideline. So he could stretch the field. You have Cedric Wilson who can also stretch the field. He's a little bit lengthier, skinny but a little lengthier. Again, my only concern was somebody I was only concerned that we needed a physical wide receiver that's going to go up and catch contested passes. Yeah, I know Tyreek can do that, but you don't want somebody his size and he
going all the way up
there like that. You don't want him to maximize his vertical and go up and be contested and risk injury. It doesn't make any sense. Bring in a guy, Sanu can do that. He can come in and make contested catches.
He could probably come in goal line or not goal line, like red zone area.
Selective plays, there's some other guys that are out there that
we fade to the corner.
Yeah, like something quick where he can jump up and be contested, come in and roll positions. This will say he's gonna be more of a veteran leader in that locker room and and especially in the wide receiver room. Another thing that was a little crazy we were talking about today was, that Kareem Hunt thing.
Oh yeah.
That Kareem Hunt thing. He
wants to get paid. And he's earned it. I'm not gonna lie, he's earned that money. I mean, he's been a little banged up, but
you see,
they've already used them up too much over there already.
And Miami didn't sign all these backs.
Yeah, I know. Probably would have been one.
I would have paid for Kareem Hunt. I would have paid. Oh yeah, I would have given away. What do you want? You want a Lamborghini with that too? That's what money. That's Bad Bunny's Lamborghini right there.
You know what? If you want to take Leon Medical Center with you too, why you like?
Yeah, ahí mira, lo cambiamos por León Medical Center y ahí se acabó el lío.
Mm-hmm.
Pero we got a lot of fucking running backs, so we can't afford it.
No.
So, Sony looked good in practice. Edmonds looks good in practice.
Edmonds has been shining.
Edmonds has been shining, and he's very quick in person. A lot of these guys are, even Tyreek. When I was watching Tyreek live, again, granted, I haven't been in the game since COVID, since before COVID.
Right.
So, I stayed away. So, on TV, it doesn't really justify the speed of these guys. Tyreek, boy, in person, that dude's a cheetah, bro. He's fucking lightning. Cheetah, he got lightning. He's faster than a cheetah.
He's flash.
Yo, I am telling you. Yo, the way he comes off his brakes, bro. I don't even know how this guy has frenos, bro. I don't know how he has brakes.
I think Omar was talking with Big O about that today. How how shifty he is, how quick his quickness is.
He's able to maneuver like that. It's nuts how quick he is. In person, it's impressive. How he can just come off a break like that, coming full speed off the line, and just be able to break the way he breaks and come into like, I think he did a comeback route. And it was just, he hit it full speed. He had Noah completely turn, and that boy all of a sudden just hit the brakes, boom, and Noah just went right by him. It was nuts. I was like, yo, that is
poor Noah. Poor little Noah. Poor little Noah.
I can't burn. Yo, if you watch all the freaking replays of all these guys getting these bombs, just look who's on them. It's usually Noah. That dude getting burned from these little guys, bro. It's crazy.
He's looking more and more like our weakest link.
Hey, don't be shocked that the with these smaller guys coming out and they're being more utilized in the NFL. A lot of teams, they want that 1-2 speedy guy like that. Don't be shocked that they start, getting smaller.
Hold on. But there has been a team that's been trying that. It hasn't worked for them though. Oakland, the Raiders, when they were in Oakland, remember they had speedsters. They were drafted. Speedsters.
Yeah, but they weren't now. But
it didn't work over there. It didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work out over there.
Well, that's because of the coordinators too, and how they're utilizing.
Yeah.
So there could be a lot of different things, that could have taken into fact.
But now it seems like it's like you said, it's a trend.
It's a trend. A lot of teams are doing it. They're successful in it. Don't be surprised if they start getting these smaller corners that are a little bit faster. Except Green Bay. To be able to combat that speed, because it's very easy for these guys like Tyreek and Waddle to stretch the field and get behind the defense, and all you need is a quarterback that can just put it up there. That's it.
What's up, excited? What it do, bro?
What's going on, Babu?
You hear us? All right.
Yeah, I can hear y'all boys. I'm just letting y'all boys chop it up.
How was your weekend? How was your vacation? I know we mentioned on the show on Friday you were on vacation. How was that vacation with the family, bro? Well,
it was good, man. It was good time. I had to get away for a little bit. It was a lot of rain, a lot of drinking,
up there.
a lot of food, and just some family, puking time with the family.
I thought he was going to mention a lot of drinking again. I was waiting for it.
I thought he was going to say that too. But in my mind, he said it. In my mind, he said
it. We all know. We remember that. A lot of drinking, a lot of food, a lot of drinking. The family time.
Sure.
All right, Phil. Which is the first? You were saying we're doing the power rankings for which one?
We'll start with NCAA.
NCAA.
I gotta share my screen. Boy, all I know is.
Oh, you got it there. Go perfect. I don't gotta look for it.
No. I'm gonna share screen. It's right off of ESPN, so
I don't got that much battery.
Yeah, they just dropped preseason power rankings, so we'll get into that right now. Can y'all see that? All right. So as usual, at number 1,
Alabama, sweet home Alabama.
Roll Tide, roll. Yeah.
Roll Tide.
Yeah. So you got Alabama.
Georgia the overpower them again this year.
I'll say it again.
I expect Georgia to overpower them again this year.
We're gonna see. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Georgia. They ranked Georgia at 3. They put Ohio State right there in the middle at number 2, and then follow that
Nick
by
Saban
Clemson.
says.
I thought
Nick
that was
Saban says he's on a rebuild year. Last year was
Yeah.
a rebuild year. That's what he
I
says.
thought number 4 Clemson was a little bit surprising. If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, 4.
at that 4, I thought that was a little surprising. I thought they would have been a little bit lower in the power ranking. I would have had maybe Notre Dame, Michigan over them, in my opinion.
Well, Michigan did have a good year.
Michigan had a good year, and they came off a good season, and they have a good. They retained a lot of their players. They did lose some. They did lose the heart of the defensive line, but I think still they could still overcome that.
Fucking hard to see.
Notre Dame is still Notre Dame. They're very good. They're very impressive. They put Texas A&M there. I'm assuming because they had a really good recruitment this offseason for them. As you know, some of you guys know, Nick Saban accused them of paying players to come play. So I mean, it's okay. I mean, they've been doing the same thing for years, but anyways, Utah at number 8. The Sooners at number 9. Baylor at 10. Oklahoma State at 11. And remember, guys, a lot of these teams like Utah, Baylor, they might fall off a bit depending on how their schedule looks and when they play certain teams. Then you have Oregon. I would like to see what Oregon does this year now that they lost Cristobal. Will they come back and
Oregon tends to always do pretty decent though, because they have a pretty decent program over there.
Yeah, they have a good program, but
they always have a decent team. Not the best team, but a decent team.
So we're gonna see what they do. Followed by NC State, Michigan State at 14, USC at 15, Pittsburgh at 16, our beloved Canes at 17, Texas at 18.
They put y'all that high?
Texas, I can see. Listen, bro, y'all sleeping, but Texas, boy, when Archie Manning comes in, but they got Archie Manning.
Yeah. They got in a lot of recruits. Good.
They got Archie Manning. Wake Forest was a shock because I haven't seen them really do anything in the past couple of years.
I'm surprised you guys on that list. I would have thought UM would have been like in 20-something.
Well, either way, Kentucky at 21, Cincinnati at 22, Arkansas 23, Ole Miss 24, and Houston at 25. And you know what's crazy, Poseidon? That we don't see the Gators. We don't see the Gators.
Nah, listen, we're on a real rebuild.
Look, right off the back, week 1, there's already going to be a shift in the top 25. If you're looking, Arkansas plays Cincinnati at 22 and 20.
But Cincinnati had a good season last year.
They did have a good season, but
this is why I don't know why they ranked so low. I don't understand that.
And then Georgia,
well, you gotta. I don't think these are these official?
I don't think so because I don't. Cincinnati had a whole lot better year than Miami did.
Official preseason.
Oh, they can't be official because they haven't played a fucking game.
Well, they're preseason top 25.
Yeah,
so it's not the official.
No.
So I do see Georgia overpowering Alabama again once again.
Yeah, because and like I said, if this is true the way it is, a lot of these teams are gonna shift a bit. Again, you have Arkansas and Cincinnati playing each other. Week 1, that's 22 and 23. You have also Georgia playing Oregon week 1, Notre Dame playing Ohio State, Utah playing Florida. So you have a couple teams there that can come in and kind of wreak havoc on week 1 on the top 25 list. Depending on where these teams place. Miami obviously plays a tune-up game week 1. Well, actually, you know what? Are these?
Where do they have Cincinnati?
But wait,
is that week 1
or is this preseason?
Where do they?
Yes, you just said it was preseason.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that can't be official because that's based on.
It says next week. That's what it says, right? It says next week on it.
Next week, yeah.
Yeah, this must be this is preseason.
And
where did they rank Cincinnati?
Say it again.
Huh?
Where did they rank Cincinnati? I couldn't
And
see.
these down here at number 22.
Bro, can you zoom into them things, bro?
It doesn't, bro. I can't. No, I can't.
You zoom in. You're not computer literate, sir.
Fuck you. I didn't know I could do this.
You
But
should
anyway.
be able to zoom in, sir.
I zoomed in. Do you not see it zoomed in?
That's much better.
Okay, well then there you go.
But see, you need.
Now it looks like a size 14 font. At least.
So yeah, man, so this is where we're at right now.
Yeah, but this is I can't go by these.
I don't think these is the actual.
This can't be it. Maybe it's post, but I don't think it's
no regular season.
Where did they have Cincinnati?
See, right here, regular season. Arkansas is week 1.
Where did they have Cincinnati?
22.
No, that's bullshit.
Yeah, Cincinnati had an awesome year, dog, last year.
Yeah, but
they rank up so low.
Some players. They lost their starting quarterback and they lost their starting.
But that shouldn't matter.
Remember, they lost their number 1 quarterback.
Oh, the quarterback was that guy. What's his name?
That was this quarterback. The Riedler, whatever his name is. That's in Atlanta now.
Imagine they were at number 4 last year.
Yeah, but he's right though. Maybe they do count him down because of the quarterback.
Because of the quarterback positioning. So again, you have Alabama playing Utah State, which that should be a blowout. Ohio State playing again Notre Dame. That's going to be an interesting.
That's week 1.
That's
week Florida. They got Florida above the U.
No, Florida's not even on this list.
No, we're not.
Yeah, I was about to say
Florida's playing Utah. No. Florida can be on this list if they beat Utah. They'll propel themselves to the top 25.
Miami, it's a home game. We got a home game too.
They start in 2 weeks, don't they?
Who, Florida?
No, college. Doesn't it start in 2 weeks?
Wait, hold on. It says Miami plays Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, it does. That's our first game of the year. It's a warm-up game.
Why he'll be giving you guys games? It's just want to give you guys.
It's been for years.
You sleeping on them small schools, bro.
Yeah, that's how it's been there for years.
Oh, I hope you don't lose to that small school. You'll look bad.
This USM. But look, we Southern Miss. Yeah, we should beat them. The team our first 2
that's scheduled.
Yeah, for the Canes. Yeah, our first 2 teams are warm-ups. We follow that with Texas A&M, MTSU, which is, I'm assuming this is.
Oh, you're gonna lose against Texas A&M.
Middle Tennessee
for sure.
Nah, I don't think we'll lose.
Y'all gonna lose to Texas A&M.
That's our first test. We got if we want to be in the top 5, we got to beat Texas A&M. If we can beat
Texas,
I'm sorry, I went back. Then we follow that with, like I said, Middle Tennessee State University.
I have to look at my fucking.
No, we follow that with University of North Carolina, Virginia Tech, Duke, University of Virginia, FSU, and FSU Georgia Tech.
Yep.
Clemson at the end of the season. We follow that with Pitt. So those last 2 games,
at least you finish at home.
Those last 4 games can make a difference in the ACC, depending on where ranking is and depending where our records are. You know, that could be those final 2-3 games could be the fight for the ACC, championship. So that's going to be interesting to see. What's going on, Ice?
You gotta go.
Insurance.
You gotta go 2 Georgia Tech and 2 Clemson back to back.
Yeah. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be
a rough one. That's a rough one. That's a rough one right there.
That's rough. So, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. Clemson, what's Clemson doing this year? Is this gonna let me go to Clemson?
Gonna whoop your ass. That's what Clemson gonna do. Whoop your ass.
Fuck you.
Well, they lost one of the recruiters. They lost him to the U.
Georgia Tech. I don't know who their second school is. I guess it's Louisiana Tech, Wake Forest, NC State, Broward College, FSU, Syracuse, Notre Dame. That's going to be a very good game. September 5th to 7:30 on NBC. Louisville, followed by
a primetime game they got right now.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that depending on where the Canes are, that Canes Clemson game will probably be prime time as well. So that probably and that FSU game might be depending on where FSU is. So there's a couple teams there that they're going to play that are going to be a little bit interesting to watch. You know, it's going to be it's ACC is going to be a little tight. I mean, Pittsburgh's another dog.
Is that the standings from last year, 2022?
And now with these conferences getting bigger, and people, you got teams moving, so it's going to be a lot interesting. A lot of those.
I thought they were a little generous with Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh lost their quarterback as well. And then they look at their schedule. It's West Virginia, Tennessee. I guess this is Western Michigan University. West Michigan, is this Western Michigan or Western Michigan. They play Kingma. I don't know who the hell this is. This might be Rutgers. No, is this Rutgers? No, Rhode Island. This small schools, small Division I schools that can wreak havoc on your seasons. If you let them up. Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech, Louisville, UNC, Syracuse, University of Virginia, Duke, and then they follow that at the end of the season with Miami. So that's going to be an interesting season. The ACC looks tight, man. The ACC definitely it's very tight. It's going to be a lot of fun at the Rock.
Still where?
It's going to be a lot of fun at the Rock this year. With our Dolphins winning and our Canes winning, and it's the icing on the cake would be if the Florida Gators play like ass, which I expect they will. What's going on?
Good about Joe. What's good about Joe?
Obviously,
appreciate you.
Icing on the cake would be Aaron Rodgers being Santa Claus December 25th and gifting us a lot of interceptions of that W. That'd be great. So
that'll make my year.
That would make my year. Any thoughts on that, guys? When it comes to the power rankings, do you feel, do you feel that they should have? Do you agree with the power? I don't really agree with the.
I don't. I feel like they got some of them a little bit too high.
A little bit unofficial, so I'm not going to go with that. Especially with them.
It's preseason.
Even if Cincinnati lost,
even Pitt, they put Pitt
way down there.
They put
Pitt higher.
They put Pitt over Cincinnati, and they both lost their starting quarterbacks.
I don't find that to be very official, but we'll have to wait till next.
But when did they show the official? Like the week before the season starts?
This is the official preseason top 25, if I'm not mistaken. It's the same report Bleacher came out with.
Gotta play the game. I'm sorry, ass Gators ain't on there.
Hey, listen, we're on rebuilding mode over here, bro. We're on a different book.
You're not even on rebuilding. Who did y'all recruit?
Y'all been in rebuilding more since Urban Meyer, bro.
Listen, we were building,
y'all didn't even recruit nobody.
Yeah, they've been on rebuilding mode since Tim Tebow left.
So we had better record than y'all.
They haven't been able to find the answer.
I beat y'all in the process since then.
What do you mean? We went to the Orange Bowl like 2 years ago.
We beat y'all. We beat y'all last time.
Hey,
so
yeah, it was a tight game, though.
It was the first game of the season, I think. Was it?
It was in Dallas, too, which is bullshit.
I think Gators whooped that ass that game, bro.
Yeah, but either way, it was in Dallas, which is bullshit. How do you play a home game in another state?
It wasn't in Dallas. It was in Orlando.
And camping ground.
Yeah, whatever. It don't matter. Should have been here in Miami.
It was by Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse betting on the Gators.
It's closer for Gainesville for Florida to travel to Orlando than it is for Miami to travel to Orlando. So you lose.
What kind of driver are you? You can't make it to Orlando.
It's 3 hours, bro. Gainesville's probably an hour away from that bitch.
From where?
From Orlando.
Maybe like 2 hours.
Yeah, una hora y media.
Yeah, maybe like 2 hours.
Aquí es 3 horas. Si maneja como abuelo, 5.
What did you just say?
Say it again.
Can you please stick to English?
No, I want to say whatever I want to say.
I'm pretty sure the viewers do not want to hear your
don't even speak Spanish, half of them. But anyways, listen.
I can tell you one game you ain't winning. Like Huevo said, you ain't winning Texas A&M though.
I have to put you in the Esau side of Miami.
Listen, bro. Listen. My Spanish is not good. Okay, I know that.
You shouldn't be speaking it, sir.
But I'm gonna say what I want when I want.
Yeah, bro.
Does that sound very familiar?
You were speaking Avatar, bro.
That's what I said.
Anyway,
You were speaking like the
anyways,
people on Pandora, bro.
listen, bro.
Phil, you're a trip, Phil. You're a trip, my nigga.
That's
You're a
the
trip.
point.
I heard you say something about abuelo or something like that.
Y
I'm like,
maneja como abuelo. Llegas en 5 horas, is what I said.
No, the one after that is the funny one.
Got it.
That's what I heard.
You sound much better when you say
You fucking son of a bitch, you.
Well, when you say it slower, it sounds a lot better.
Well,
man.
guess what? I have speech issues. But anyways,
I got speech issues too.
Will has is when he's
I got a lot of speech issues, bro.
Well, when I'm drinking?
I just, at the end of the day, we got
Hey,
a big show that the Minute Gangsters.
hey man, we're gonna move on.
No, you're all right. I'm just letting you know.
All right, we're gonna move on. So we're gonna move on now to the NFL power rankings. Now that we're out of the NCAA. Oh, by the way, for those of y'all who don't know, Turbo told me not to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I'm a dick. All right. Turbo Diesel is playing for a small school. It's an NCCAA school. It's called the University of Fort Lauderdale. They're playing their first game live, ESPNU, against a Division II team, September 3rd, 1 o'clock. Make sure y'all tune in and look for Turbo on there. I don't know what number he is yet.
When? Say it again.
September 3rd, Saturday, 1 o'clock. They play some school. I don't know the name of it. It's a small school, but it's a Division II school.
Wow.
It's a small school.
And that's your boy.
Boy, hey, but that's
You're a bad friend, Phil. You're a bad friend, Phil.
Well, we're gonna represent for them.
All I know is last year when they played that school, they got mollywopped 63-0.
But school is
shit.
And you know what's crazy? You know who the head coach was when they got mollywopped? You know who the head coach was?
Oh Lord.
Hey,
Lord.
What's the name of the school, bro?
His school is University of Fort Lauderdale. It's like the 3rd year with that program. It's his first year playing.
I didn't know Fort Lauderdale had a university.
It just started, bro. The program just started 3 years ago. They've only had 3 seasons.
Hey, Poseidon, they came up with some money in that.
But
city
again,
right
it's NCCAA, so it's not NCAA. It's NCAA.
So it's like a USFL of college football, huh?
Yeah, basically. But you know what? It's giving him an opportunity to get film. He has aspirations, obviously, like everybody else does playing the NFL.
How old is he?
He's 22, 23. He's young, bro.
22, 23?
Yeah. Say 22, I think. 22.
You're old to be in college, bro.
Well, he has a recruiter for another. I'm not going to say what program, but they need film, so he has to go play a season to get the film because he hasn't played since high school. So he played DN outside linebacker.
Oh, wow.
But he
That's
runs.
what's fine.
Hey, well, you know what? Hey, good luck to you.
Well, his senior year,
we rooting for you, brother.
But he's kid's what? The kid's 6'2", 260, runs a 4.7 on a 40. He's got potential.
6'2", and what?
260 plays DN. He's got the size.
Yeah.
He's got the size. He can do it. He's got to work on. I tell him all the time, technique, video, and work on that acceleration to come around the edge, and he'll be all right. And that's what he's been focusing on. So we'll see about this DC. He told me some stories already with this DC. I offered my services to come out there and coach because if he could coach, then I can coach.
No. Don't do that.
All right, I'm using the Madden playbook.
Don't start that shit.
All right,
Nah, man, I wish him the best, man. I hope he has the best luck this season. He's like, yo, I'm gonna come out there and get 10 sacks this season. Yo, brother, if you get 10 sacks, bro, best believe you'll be wherever you want to be at in the upcoming season. So he's got some tryouts in April he's gonna do. But nonetheless, he didn't want nobody to know, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I'm a dick. And I'm doing it on YouTube.
We're gonna look you up, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We're gonna have fun, man. We're gonna have fun. Boy, now the pressure's on. Now you're gonna be mad because the pressure.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
It's all right. You're gonna be mad at you. I don't care.
Hey, it's all right, bro. Hey, either way, bro, we support. We'll support fam because at the end of this. So on to the next. We're going to the NFL Power Rankings.
Dali.
All right, NFL Power Rankings. I am shocked. I'm a little upset that they got Miami so low, but we're gonna start off at number 1. They got the true contenders is what PFF labels it.
Hey, zoom that, bro.
They got them Buffalo Bills at number 1.
There you go, man.
Followed by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
Typical.
which I think is reasonable. Followed by the LA Rams.
Now, why are the Rams not in first? They're the champs.
Hey, Phil. There goes number 4. Who's number 4?
Oh, hey, look who's at number 4 for real.
Look what the caption is. The Chiefs choose to trade away one of the most powerful, potent weapons in the NFL in Tyreek Hill.
But they're still number 4.
We will see.
Yeah, you're right. They were number 4.
You're
right. You were right. You
were right with the number.
And we're gonna see. That's okay. My opinion. Respect my opinion. You have your opinion. PFF has theirs. That's okay. It's okay because look who follows them: the Los Angeles Chargers, who will win that division. I am sorry to tell y'all, they will win that division. The Chiefs do not have enough to stop that defense.
That's a toss.
Chiefs cannot stop the pass rush, which will get Patrick Mahomes.
Well, I got him to the Super Bowl. Without stopping the pass, they still got to the Super Bowl.
Hey, listen.
I'm just saying.
No, that was a whole different squad, bro.
What's so different?
What you mean? They got 2 huge different.
Pringle?
No. What who?
What was so different about that thing?
What do you mean? You got J.C. Jackson playing corner now for the Los Angeles Chargers, and they brought in Khalil Mack to pair with Bosa.
And
you fucking kidding? What do you mean and? What do you mean and?
And
Oye, lo vas a matar, tú vas a ver. They're gonna kill them.
All right.
But anyways, they're gonna. I think they're gonna win that division.
Okay.
That's your opinion.
Okay.
This is bullshit.
Why is that bullshit?
Look at this. What it says could be the year. Mira, saca esa pinga de. Get that shit out of there.
Green Bay
bullshit. Bullshit.
Green Bay's D has to be top 5
for them to do that. Yeah,
for that to be
yeah, I agree. Denver at number 7, Cincinnati at number 8, San Francisco. I thought that was bullshit. I thought they should have been higher.
They put Cincinnati way down there.
I would have put KC at 8 and Cincinnati at.
They put San Francisco too goddamn high.
They put San Francisco.
Hell yeah, they did.
They put San Francisco. I would have put Cincinnati at.
Who put this one? ESPN?
No, PFF. Cincinnati, I would have put at 4.
I don't trust PFF too much.
Neither do I. So, but we're going with it anyways. San Francisco, because I needed something quick, and I it is what it is. San Francisco at number 9, Cleveland Browns at number 10. Obviously, this is before. I think this is depending on what happens with Deshaun Watson.
I think honestly, I don't think they should be up there to be.
No,
Kareem Hunt just requested.
So
for real.
But don't get me wrong. That third back in that running game and that running back room, he's very
good with the braids.
Yeah, he's good too.
Listen, they lose Kareem Hunt. That's going to be a big major.
That's a big blow. That is a big blow.
Yeah, that's a big blow.
They do have a young running back right behind them. Baltimore Ravens at number 11. I can agree with that one. I'm not too upset with that. I think they might have been able to.
What was the one? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, but I think number 11 was good. Dallas, I think that's bullshit.
Damn, they got Philly.
That is
down there, bro.
Dallas and Philly back to back, 12 and 13. Arizona at 14. I think Arizona deserves to be up a little higher. Indianapolis Colts at 15. I agree with that. Las Vegas at 16. I thought they could have went a little higher.
Tennessee
at 17.
That's probably because of Derrick Henry.
The Patriots at 18, followed by the Dolphins. Bullshit. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. We'll keep moving on. I still can't get over that. Number 19, that's some bullshit. 20, the New Orleans.
Imagine these fuckers put San Francisco way the fuck up there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Q. I know you were watching. They put 21 Pittsburgh stuck in limbo is what they labeled them.
That's another thing. That's another thing that I question right there. I mean, I think they should be in between 10 and 19. I don't know why they put Pittsburgh and then they put Minnesota at 22.
I guess they put that.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
That's something. So whoever wrote
Well,
that, who wrote that up?
Who's the writer of that shit?
Who's the source?
I gotta zoom out. Hold on. I gotta zoom out. Let me see. Who is
Minnesota? They put Minnesota.
who is this woman ping while I wrote this article?
Well, you probably got to go to the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. These motherfuckers.
It's probably them. Their whole entire organization. No fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Bro,
Bunch of dummies. You bunch of dummies.
bunch of dumbasses.
Who cares? Fucking.
But they put Minnesota at 22, the Washington Commanders at 23.
They put Seattle.
I'm telling you. New York Jets at 25, New York Giants 26, and then
The Commanders.
They put rebuilding Jacksonville Jaguars 27, Houston at 28, Carolina at 29, Atlanta at 30. They put Chicago at 31, and the Seattle Seahawks to round it off.
That right there is mind-boggling. Who's right before Seattle?
The Bears.
The Bears.
Wow, man. That's insane, though.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're doing in that place.
Because they're taking into consideration the loss of Russell Wilson. But I mean, I don't think they'll be last. I think they might have been like, mid-20s, maybe a little higher.
I think they got the bottom 5 right, but I think it's not in the right order. But I think they got the bottom 5 right.
I could have put them at like 26, 25.
Ooh.
I consider like Seattle, like 20, like, because I mean, think about it,
bro.
You don't think Seattle could beat Houston or Carolina?
With who? They don't got nobody.
Well, they still got DK and Lockett.
Who's throwing them the ball?
Well, that's going to be the question. It's either going to be Gino or Drew Lock. They still have pieces. It's not that they don't have pieces. The problem, the biggest question with
obviously PFF doesn't think they have that many pieces.
Well, PFF es un come mierda. But anyways,
oh wow,
Seattle. The issue with Seattle is their quarterback room. So I mean, depending too on how we don't know how Drew Lock's going to fit in the system. Maybe he fits better in this system than he did in Denver. Maybe that revives his career at some point. Maybe Gino comes out.
Elway does not know how to pick quarterbacks. Elway never picked.
Well, but now he's with Pete.
Well, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. We don't know how
Drew Lock. He picked up Drew Lock, and
there's a reason why they gave him up for Drew Lock. I mean, I'm pretty sure they were like, "Fuck, you might as well just add him." Bingo.
What was the other stupid idiot's name? The guy that looks like the guy from Twilight. What is his name? Osweiler.
Yeah, Brock Osweiler.
Did he come here? Didn't he play with us?
What did you say? What did you say? That looks like from Twilight.
He played for the Phillies.
Man.
He did a bit. He played.
So Miami was just grabbing, Jay Cutler.
He reminds me of Matt Flynn.
Okay, see, you got to go to the ESPN one, Phil. They got it kind of right now.
All right, let me see. Hold on, let me go to the ESPN.
See, why you? I already told you about PFF. Why you keep going to PFF?
Why not?
Go to ESPN. They got it kind of right.
I'll tell you what I really feel after 9 o'clock.
Yeah, they got it right. I don't know why they putting the Bills up there like that. God damn, boy. They got the Rams at number 2 in that one. That's how it should be. Even though they should be number 1 and Buffalo number 2. That's how it should be.
Oh, I don't got ESPN Plus. I do. I just got to sign in.
You ain't got ESPN Plus.
I do. It's on my personal. I'm not signing in.
You got a show and you're not subscribed to ESPN.
I do. I need to sign in. Hold on.
What in the holy macros is going on here?
I gotta sign in. Hold on. Let me sign in.
Well, they got the Buffalo number 1. They got the Rams number 2. They got Tampa number 3, which is right. I don't matter. Those 3 are right. Hey, guess what? Kansas City still at 4. Your favorite number. Number 4. Oh wow, Green Bay number 5.
No, that's bullshit.
Cincy number 6. You see,
That
they
is,
got it
there
still
you go.
low, but
Come on,
number 7, the Chargers.
that's the defending AFC champions, bro.
Yeah, number 8, Dallas Cowboys. San Francisco, number 9. Baltimore Ravens, number 10. Tennessee, 11. Denver Broncos, 12.
Wow, they got Tennessee. See that one? They got Tennessee.
Yeah, you got Tennessee up there. I mean, 11. Got them up there still.
All right, there
And
we
then the
go.
Broncos, 13. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
13 is Vegas.
I told you I had to sign in, bro. I just had to sign in quick.
You have to pay for this.
Goofy,
You didn't pay last month.
I got
What
that. You
number
know,
was I on?
I got that. All right.
I think I was at 13.
All right, man. So we got So as you say, got Buffalo
There you
Bills
go.
with
There
the
you go.
overall score of 90.4. 90.4. Overall quarterback. Overall roster minus the quarterback that ranked number 1 in the
Zoom,
National
zoom.
Football League. Front office, they got number 1 too. That's kind of interesting. I think I went over this once. I might have printed this out. Number 2, they have Kansas City with the overall roster at number 12.
Can you zoom in?
I can.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why you got to be aggressive?
That's just my demeanor.
Why you got to be
And if you
aggressive?
don't like it, go suck on some cow nuts.
No. No. See, now I can't get it.
I'm just saying.
Listen.
I'm just saying.
What list are you on, Phil?
Oh, on the NFL Power Rankings. Do you have a different list? I only have this list. This one on the bottom of it has like the rankings.
Oh shit! I closed it.
Get it together. Get it together. Get it together.
Get it together. So they have Green Bay tied at number 3. Tied at number 3 with the Rams.
That's bullshit. That's not the list. That's not the list I was watching. Let me. I think it was this one.
Tied at 3.
Yeah, it's the one with this guy in the front.
Los Angeles at 5 with the number 2.
They got him in the front.
That's what I don't get, right? They have the number 2 ranked.
These guys,
they have, I guess maybe because of coaching, they have the number 2 ranked overall roster, but yet you had them at 5. Cincy at 6.
Tell you what, I sent it on the chat so you can see it better. There you go.
Nah, you're gonna make me go to my Facebook, bro.
Well, I'm just saying.
NFL has Buffalo at number 1 as well. Rams 2, Bucks 3, Cincinnati at number 4, which it should be up there. San Fran at 5, Green Bay at 6,
Yeah.
Kansas City at 7, actually. Denver at 8, Chargers at 9, Raiders at 10, Ravens at 11, Colts 12.
Bro, who did this fucking list, bro?
Eagles 15.
That's not the list I was watching, though.
Well, this is NFL. I'm looking at NFL.
Okay. Yeah, this
16, which I think, they should definitely drop.
But this is going based off of like the draft and who they drafted and shit.
Yeah, it's going by. No, that's not. I sent it. Go look at it in the chat, Phil.
But this is it. I grabbed this one off the chat.
Cardinals at 20th. That's more of a decent spot for them.
You got the Cardinals at number 20?
Yeah. They ain't got no D-Hop, bro, for like 6 games, man.
But they got, well, it depends on what happens with Hollywood.
It's going to be hard to come back from that, brother. Arizona, I don't even think Kyler Murray deserved all that fucking money, to be honest.
Wow. Well.
And they got to dethrone the Rams.
Carolina. They put Carolina.
They got the 49ers over Arizona, which to me, they both should be down there, to be honest.
Who farted?
But anyways,
They put Seattle at 27, and they put
CBS has their own. CBS has their own. NFL has their own. ESPN has their own.
Yeah. You don't
It's
got
gonna vary. It's never gonna be as accurate as you want it to be.
Well, don't use PFF.
What was that?
Exaggerated motherfuckers. Don't use PFF.
Yeah, PFF. I think I heard a couple bad things about them.
Well, no, we heard that from one person.
No, I heard. You could read articles on that, brother.
Oh, really? I gotta look into it then.
Yeah, look into it.
I gotta look into it. If it's true, I gotta look into that. Hey, Cat for Life, ain't nothing a dumb question. Ain't nothing a dumb question unless you're saying Brian Flores is great. But anyways, dumb question.
Don't start that. Don't start no shit.
I'm just joking, Ice. You know I love it. Dumb question, but is the NFL Network rankings the same as the NFL rankings? I would think so.
Oh, that's actually a good question. You make a good.
I would think so because
I would think so.
Network represent. They have to represent.
But I think, Cap. But I think I don't know. Maybe this could answer the question, but what I think is that they have all these different beat writers that work for the NFL. They have their different views as the ranking.
Yeah,
I would think CBS has the same thing.
Typically, even when you
everybody.
Well, even ESPN, right? When you do the draft mock, they have different writers. They have like 6 or 7 writers that are writing their opinion.
Yeah, but half of the time
they look down on.
They're wrong. They're wrong.
But just for as an example.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mel Kiper es ese tipo un pesado.
Oh, Mel Kiper.
Sounds like me speaking Spanish.
That's that guy from this guy's show. He can imitate him really good. Pat McAfee, the one that does the imitations.
Okay.
Yeah, he does Mel Kiper. He does Phil Glazier. He does all dudes.
Yo, Poseidon. Speaking of fantasy, so are we doing in Miami Fantasy or what?
We can, but
are we going to charge? Are we going to charge and then have a payout at the end, or is it going to be
definitely? There's definitely a fantasy.
For those y'all who like to play fantasy, we might be doing our own little league. If y'all want to be, come have a little fun. We'll discuss whether or not what we're doing when it comes to
first 12. Hey, first at least first 10 viewers, whoever wants to join it. Really doesn't have to be. There ain't no cover charge again. But just for fun, just to talk crap on the show, and I think it'll be a good rivalry or
we'll have fun. We'll have fun with it.
It'll be good material. How about that? It'll be good material.
So here, guys. For any of you guys who want to join, just go ahead and message us at Miami Fan Talk on Instagram. Message us that you're interested. You want to be a part of our fantasy league, and we'll get you in there. We'll figure out the details. But the first, we got 4 of us. If we do Huevo. So 6.
Where will be down.
The first 6 members will go ahead.
It's all fun and games at the end.
Yeah, we'll do a 10-team league.
Just don't piss me off.
The first 6 we'll put in the league. So just let us know. Just the first 6 people that message, we'll put in the league. We'll have a little fun with it, and we'll have some fun.
We'll have 10 to 12 teams. Whatever.
It can be anywhere from 6 to 8, depending on, how many people want.
How many people? Yeah.
So anybody has friends, family, shout us out. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Definitely go on to again Miami Fan Talk on Instagram and
hit them
in our fantasy league, and we'll go ahead and the first 6 to 8 members we'll send invites to, and we'll be a part of our. Fantasy league with us members here, as in Big Philly, Willie Beeman, Poseidon and Huevo. So yeah, if you guys want to be interested, hey, come on out. On that note, also, hey, by the way, we're 5 members away from raffling off those bigger tickets.
Yes, sir. Come on, let's go.
We appreciate that, everybody. We appreciate that, bro.
But please, hey, I beg all of you guys, out of the 95 subscribers I have right now, I only have access to 30. So if you can please message us at Miami Fan Talk on Instagram, letting us know that you subscribed, so I can compare it to what I have as on the list, so I can add you guys to the raffle. I want to make it as fair as possible to make sure all you subscribers,
are accounted for.
Win. Yes, and are counted for on this raffle. We are 5 away. 5 away. Once that happens, we will auction those off, even if it is before the 15th deadline. And then we'll open up the next raffle for the Philadelphia Eagles tickets.
I just want to say, we appreciate all of that. We appreciate everything.
We appreciate all of you guys joining. Thank you, guys.
We get to 100, then we move on to 200 and make this thing grow.
So we got some fun stuff coming. We're gonna auction off soon enough. I just created the Cash App. We're gonna raffle off some stuff. I'm working on getting some auto memorabilia to raffle off for you guys. So
I hollered at Gartnell today.
Oh
yeah? Yeah. He said he gonna join sometime either Wednesday or Friday.
Yeah, bro. I'd love to come on. I might be auctioning this off here for those of you guys who can't see that. That's a Mac Jones rookie auto soon enough. So, we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. So I have a couple things we're gonna auction off. So we're gonna have a little fun this year. I also got some guys coming in to talk about memorabilia on one of our segments. Quick 15-minute.
Wait a minute. I just read Cap's comment. And
yeah.
Baltimore at number 1.
Who the fuck got them? ESPN?
Well, he's saying I still can't believe ESPN has Baltimore number 1. I don't think that's accurate. The number 1 team right now is Buffalo. It's Buffalo.
But bro, if they got bought, somebody's drunk. They need to fire.
That was PFF.
They definitely need to fire that.
They had Baltimore, I think, I number like 2 or you see it's Buffalo, Los Angeles, Tampa. The Baltimore Ravens are at least in this list, they're 10. They're 10 in this list.
But it's like I said, it's like they all put their different shit.
In this list, they're number 7. And if we go to PFF, I think they were like 5 or 4 or some shit. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. That's Outlook. I meant to put Google.
Well, are we having HIPAA violations going on right now? Once I see it, I gotta call it.
How would it be HIPAA violations? My Outlook. They have
people stuff your own information in those emails, bro. That'll be a HIPAA violation, sir.
I hope not. There ain't nothing on there that I know of. Well, Baltimore number 11 on PFF. So you got a little view there. So
wherever you found that guy, send us the picture. I would love to expose this guy, definitely. And I will.
Hey, you didn't know who it was? I know who it was. You know who it was? It was Gordito. It was Gordito.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, that guy.
Who would write some shit?
Hey, let me ask you a question, guys. Hey, where did Ricky Williams end his career at? Was it New Orleans or was it somewhere else?
I got no comment, bro.
Eric Green.
Eric Green.
No comment, man.
That was funny. I love my brother. He's a trip. Shit.
All right, Phil, you can stop sharing, bro. We didn't see nothing.
Well, we got next. We got this. Unless y'all don't want to talk about it.
So what you got? You got us on double screen, bro. Like what's up?
All right, man, bro. I'm trying to help us out. I got the NFL quarterback rankings. NFL quarterback rankings. We got number 1, Josh Allen.
Look who's number 2. Huh?
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, me so horny. Omi Sahoni is number 2.
Look who's number 3.
Mm.
Okay, he got to be up there, bro. 2-time back-to-back MVP, bro.
Yeah, you gotta give respect where respect is due, right?
You gotta put the GOAT up there too. I think the GOAT should be higher though.
Already had
Justin Herbert.
The GOAT should have been higher.
All of them, to be honest.
Herbert number 5.
Herbert at number 5.
Joey Burrow right after him.
Right after.
Fuck out of here! Nah,
They put Burrow after Herbert.
that's definitely wrong.
Dak at number 7.
Preposterous.
Russell Wilson at 8. Lamar at 9. I didn't know Lamar was. Talk shit. Matthew Stafford at 10. The defending Super Bowl champion. Deshaun Watson might not even play.
That's an empty slot. See, that's an empty slot right there.
He is at number 11, man. What kind of nonsense is that, bro? Yeah. And possibly 3.
You got to look at the date they did this shit.
Derek Carr at 12. Kyler Murray at 13. Kirk Cousins at 14. Bro,
Trey Lance.
This is how I know this is bullshit. This dude only played 2 or 3 snaps or games, let's say, and he's already ranked the 16th best quarterback in the National Football League.
That's some bullshit ass fucking list.
This is some bullshit. Matt Ryan,
these are
at 18, Tannehill at 19, Mac Jones. Come on, Mac Jones, bro, 20. Like he could have been a little bit higher up. In my opinion, Carson Wentz, I think he should be at the bottom. 2 at number 22, Justin Fields at 23, Zach Wilson at 24. It's fair. Trevor Lawrence at 25, Baker Mayfield.
I'll put Lawrence over that guy from the Jets.
Eric Goff,
I'll put Lawrence over him.
Mitch Trubisky 28, Marcus Mariota 29, Daniel Jones 30. And
hold on, go back up again. What is that? An Atlanta quarterback right there?
Yeah, 29.
Oh yeah.
Drew Lock 32 at the end of that list.
Put Seattle all the way in the bottom of all these lists.
I wonder if they're using to rank him. I wonder if they're using his college numbers too. Because
that's what I'm saying. They have to, because how do you
put Trey Lance way the fuck up there?
Yeah, how do you have enough to put him up there from proven quarterbacks?
I think he's only playing like what, 3, 4, not even games.
And I don't even think he played that much in college either.
No, I don't know. I didn't follow him in college.
No, he didn't play that much in college. He played only in 2019, really. That he had 1,100 yards rushing. He had 1,100 yards rushing, and
so let's say, see, I don't like that. So let's say what? Let's say Aaron Rodgers wasn't playing, right?
Right.
So that boy Love would have been ranked high as fuck with these dumbasses.
Probably. I
right.
think what they do is generate their numbers off. Number one, he's a first-round pick. So obviously his numbers are going to be up there. But you do notice that these teams are switching over to these running quarterbacks, which sooner or later, these defenses are going to adjust to all that, which they already are.
They already are. You see, dude, look at Micah Parsons, bro. Look how fast he is. He can keep up with most of these guys.
They already are, and I'm telling you, it's going
to. Yeah, these linebackers are coming out faster.
Like the Michael Vicks, even the Michael Vicks, who, they got these quarterbacks that emulate this, the Michael Vick as the best out of the crowd. But
right.
When you got guys like Lamar Jackson, because Lamar Jackson is shiftier than Michael Vick was. So
you think so?
Yeah, I think I think Lamar Jackson is a lot more elusive.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. More swift. More swift. Yeah.
Better runner. I mean, Michael Vick, he did run the ball nice, but I feel
make you miss
Lamar Jackson, when he has the ball in his hands, bro, he's a threat.
Yeah. I respect that part of his game.
Right.
Man, I respect that part of the game a lot.
But those.
The one thing about him, he could run with that ball. He could run.
Those type of quarterbacks don't last too long. All right, so Trey Lance, number 17 or wherever he had him. Oh, Big Philly, we lost him. What's going on now?
I'm here.
He's eating.
Yeah.
Just so you guys, this was on the menu. It's Brussels sprouts and chicken.
Bueno, si yo starts fucking farting, you know it's true.
What type of stuff is that, bro?
Hey, bro, Brussels sprouts, bro.
Well, they do send you to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What else you got?
So yeah, man, that's we could go over the top, top 20, top 32.
We could. No, we're gonna.
So let's go over the fantasy football, man. Let's go into fantasy. It's fantasy season.
Let's go.
It's the most
I can feel it. I can feel it.
Let's look at the fantasy rankings, fantasy football rankings. Let's go into
who are you using? Who you're gonna use? Now I gotta ask. Who are you using?
I'm using PFF.
Now we have to.
I'm gonna give y'all a choice.
Please
CBS Sports, Yahoo Sports, or ESPN. Who do y'all want to use?
Well, I know
the one we use, ESPN, right? Ain't that the one we use?
Yahoo is pretty accurate on their stuff. I'm not gonna lie. And you know what? A lot of people don't like Yahoo, but it's really easy to understand.
Yeah.
It's really easy to use, man. I really like it. I really like it.
I'm gonna share screen in a second here, guys. And do you guys want to open panel yet, or you guys want to keep it closed for now?
I'll leave beside it inside. There you go.
Listen, at the end of the day, this is something we already discussed, brother.
All right,
exactly. I don't know why we asking these questions, bro.
Just making sure, bro. Just asking.
You don't gotta ask. You don't ask me on live.
Anyway.
All right, I'm just letting you know. Don't make me seem like the bad guy. It was your idea. I'm just letting you know.
What are we on here? What are we on here right now? What the fuck we're on here? Here's what happens when you listen to Poseidon.
You gotta expose them, bro. Because at the end of the day, you asked me a question that you already had answered.
Is you a question?
What you using, Yahoo?
Yeah, I don't like Yahoo.
I can tell you look lost.
I'm lost as fuck right now.
There you go, fantasy football. Click there.
Yeah, I googled it. It should have took me straight to that page.
You should already have those pages up, bro.
Nah, I didn't put that page up. I had ESPN.
You got you on random today?
Yeah, huh? Bro, I didn't.
You got you on random today?
Yeah, today is my day, bro. It's Monday, though. Let me be. Man, I'm just gonna go to ESPN.
That's what I was telling you to do earlier.
On ESPN.
Might as well use the one we've been using.
I mean, ESPN is the most popular one now. Oh, what's going on here?
Let's see what the hell it's saying.
I guess we'll go. What do y'all want to do? Power rankings?
Whatever you want, brother.
Let's start. Since we already talked about the quarterbacks, let's do PPR running backs. Let's do non-PPR running backs. What's going on with this? Why is this shit so dark? Is this your version? Oh, it's not. There it goes. There he goes. All right. Should have me confused. All right, man. So, non-PPR. All right, so we got non-PPR number 1, Jonathan Taylor. Number 2, Derrick Henry. Number 3, Austin Eckler.
Hey, Phil. Yeah. I don't have bifocal glasses on, bro.
Here.
There we go, bro.
Y'all blind motherfuckers.
Damn right. Shit, that shit's small as fuck.
Jonathan Taylor, number 1, Derrick Henry, number 2, Austin
Eckler.
Eckler.
You already know. Yeah, those two, they're gonna be up there.
Yeah, bro. I don't. Christian McCaffrey, number 4. Dalvin Cook, number 5. Joe Mixon. I thought Joe Mixon should have been higher. Derrick Henry.
sometimes, when it comes to fantasy, sometimes you see him. He's like Houdini. Sometimes he's there, and sometimes he's not.
Yeah, that's right.
What about Nick Chubbs?
Oh, he's going to be a big threat this year.
So, and
if they trade Kareem Hunt, he's going to get a lot more reps.
Najee Harris is going to have a better year. They're going to rely on the run more. So, I mean,
they have to.
Coming off of an injury, you have Christian McCaffrey, who hasn't been healthy at all. Dalvin Cook isn't healthy. You said yourself, Joe Mixon is off and on. He plays Houdini with you. You have Alvin Kamara that could have been in the top 5, top 6, especially now with this year without Drew Brees. We're going to see what he does. He was more productive because they used him more in the run game.
I like number 10.
Devontae Williams, but they did come out publicly, the Broncos, and say they still want to use Melvin Gordon a lot. So now it's going back to that dual threat. Leonard Fournette is the starting running back for the Tampa Bay Bucks, and he's very red zone friendly.
He could be
that part,
not in the red zone, but again, we don't know what's with this guy gone. What's his face? What's his name?
Jones.
Yeah, with him being, is he Jones, gone?
He is gone. He's in Kansas City.
You talking about Fumblelicious Jones?
Fumblelicious is Kansas City now.
Yeah, I had him last year. He disappointed me.
Yeah. You follow that with DeAndre Swift. Swift, if he's healthy, he's good. He's a very elusive back, and he can definitely come off the back.
Now the rankings that you're giving, are these PPR rankings or
non PPR?
All right.
So you're traditional. This is the traditional league.
Traditional.
Standard. Yeah.
Standard.
Aaron Jones at number 13. Cam Akers at number 14.
Really?
Yeah. Cam Akers.
He should be better.
Coming off an injury. Remember now, Sony's not there.
I know. Hey, bro, listen. You make it seem like Sony was such a big.
He did produce 800 yards rushing.
Oh well.
Okay. That is a lot.
So remember he got hurt. So again, James Conner.
He could have had 1,000.
He could have. James Conner at 15, Antonio Gibson at 16. That one.
Conner now is the Dolo, right? The main back now, right over there.
Say this: how the mighty have fallen. With David Montgomery, Ezekiel Elliott, and Saquon Barkley at 17, 18, 19. J.K. Dobbins at 20, but again, he's coming off an injury.
Yeah.
He's the. You don't even know. I don't think he's going to be ready for game 1.
Well, no, apparently he's. J.K. just got activated. There a lot of positive stuff are coming out of Giants camp. Saquon looks really healthy this year. They're saying probably the healthiest he's ever been.
He wasn't as healthy as his first year.
I know, but they're saying that. That's what they're coming out at with camp. That Barkley looks really good. He looks fresh, which is just as important. JK is coming off. I'm really excited to see what he does.
Damn, they put Devin Singletary over Miles Sanders?
Right. They did.
Josh Jacobs at 21. Bryce Hall, who's another guy who's going to he's going to have a very good career in the NFL. Look out for him with the Jets. Elijah Mitchell, he's a fucking stud. Excuse my language, but he's a stud. He did wonders for me last season with the late pickup. Travis Etienne, I'm excited to see.
Yeah, well, in San Francisco, you got to be able to have all 3 running backs.
but who do they have now? They have just Elijah Mitchell. He came out.
No, they got the other guy too.
Yeah, but Elijah Mitchell's going to be the starter.
Yeah, but the other one, Hunter. No, what's his name?
You're talking about San Fran.
Mm-hmm.
San Fran. He's not even on this list.
Yeah, he is. He's number San Fran. Elijah Mitchell's 23.
No. I'm not talking about him. We're talking about his backup. Travis Etienne at number 24. Damian Harris at 25. I think that's a little low for him because they use him a lot.
It's funny, Kareem Hunt at 30.
Yeah, all right. 26
He's shadowing Chubbs.
Yeah. Miles Sanders at 27. Clyde Edwards-Helaire at 28. AJ Dillon at 29.
AJ Dillon is a good back.
Honestly, I would love to see AJ in another team and get his chance at starting. I think that he would be a dominant back in the NFL. It's kind of hard to beat out a guy like Adam Jones, but I think that he can compete with the best running backs in this league. And if he was in another team as the featured back, like Seattle can use him. Seattle can.
They got Wilson Jr. That was the other back.
Yeah.
Wilson Jr.
Kareem Hunt at 30. Rashad Penny at 31. Cordell Patterson at 32. Tony Pollard at 33. Melvin Gordon III at 34. Kenneth Walker, he's a young back. He's coming out of Michigan State. He looks good with Seattle. Chase Edmonds, the first Dolphins running back at 36. Stevenson at 37. Ronald Jones, 38.
You got Chase Edmonds way down there.
Yeah, bro. Michael Carter at 39. James Robinson at 40. Again, James Cook. Hey, that's another one. James Cook, Dalvin Cook's little brother. Be on the lookout for him in Buffalo, man. Be on the lookout for him in Buffalo. He looks.
They don't run the ball over there.
They're gonna run that Brock, and he.
They don't run the ball. They don't run the ball over there.
But just keep a lookout out.
Well, they haven't really, man. Yeah. They've had. I mean, Singletary is not a bad back. It's just they don't use him. They don't use them right.
Whatchamacallit? What's his name? Josh Allen. He runs like crazy.
He's the running back in that team.
That's until they turn him into Happy Feet. They're a penguin.
Damian Pierce at 42. Raheem Mostert at 43. Alexander Madison at 44. And again, that's a
Madison.
Madison's handcuff. Yeah, handcuff. Marlon Mack for Houston at 45. I think there was Damian.
He's for Houston? Pobrecito.
No.
Who's with Houston?
Marlon Mack.
Marlon Mack. Pobrecito.
Yeah. Isaiah Spiller.
But there really was too many running backs over there. Jonathan Taylor took over there in Indy. So I don't. And I think he had a bad injury too. Wasn't it a broken elbow or some shit like that?
Oh, Marlon Mack?
Yeah.
He was coming off injury last year.
Wasn't it ACL? I thought it was ACL.
I don't know. I thought it was like an elbow injury that he got.
Maybe it could be. Isaiah Spiller at 46. Gus Edwards at 47. That's another handcuff just in case of JK.
Look at Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams at 48. He's another handcuff. DK.
He's a good flex option.
He's a good flex, but he's also the handcuff because
Swift.
Swift does get hurt a lot.
He's a good flex option. He's a player you can move around depending on what defense is playing, or if Swift is playing, or if Swift is hurt. He's definitely a running back.
He is a running back that they use in the red zone, especially. Naheem Hines again.
Still in Indy, right?
Yeah.
He balled a little bit last year in fantasy, though.
He did. Keep this in mind. Matt Ryan loves to throw to his running backs. Keep that in mind.
Yeah,
and Hines, I believe he was the third down back.
I'm over there for that.
And last but not least, J.K. McKissick at number 50. JD. I'm sorry, I said J.K. My bad. I apologize. JD.
Don't be disrespecting that boy. That boy was a beast in fantasy last year.
He was. I respect that. He was.
Antonio Gibson. And you notice I didn't see Antonio Gibson on that list. Did you see him?
He was on the list.
Oh, okay. Because you already know that boy is
he's decent too. When he's healthy, he's decent.
Yeah.
All right. So
but I think he was playing with a broken toe last year or something like that.
Yeah, he was fucked up playing.
Yeah, he fucked me over.
I mean, again, like I said in the beginning of this episode, typically in the first round, most teams target running backs. I say most because you do get those guys, You usually got 1 or 2 guys or 3 guys that decide to go rogue and draft a quarterback in the first round or a tight end in the first
Or a
round.
Dolphins player.
Most guys secure their running backs in the first round,
No,
especially Carter.
You know where you see a lot of quarterbacks being drafted in the first round? That's in PPR. You'll see a lot of them go.
Yeah.
But in standard, you will not see quarterbacks go in the first round. But you could definitely see that happening in PPR. You know, PPR is a lot different because you get a lot of points. And those games, I'm telling you, sometimes those games could be at 180 to 200 points at times. And you got guys like Jonathan Taylor and Derrick Henry's, you know, and the Pat Mahomes, aka almost a horny. They'll average.
Well, PPR, they ball. PPR, they ball.
I remember playing a PPR, which I won last year, and criticizing me. They were criticizing me for picking up. I picked up Tua, and I picked up which, you know, at the end of the day, Tua really didn't produce, but I picked up
average numbers.
I picked up Joey Burrow, and it happened to be the year that he went to the Super Bowl. So I had that boy for, you know, the whole entire season, and that boy, you know,
you had a quarterback on you. You did.
There was games that he didn't look good, but there was other games that he'll show me 50. He'll put 50 up there. So, you know, that's another boy to watch out this year, Joey Burrow. Pretty sure you're going to see a lot of quarterbacks go like 3rd and 4th.
Boy, I had a rough time with the quarterbacks last year on that.
Not even 4th. I'm lying. Maybe 5th and 6th. You'll start seeing quarterbacks go.
I'm over there.
Definitely, you'll see wide receivers, tight ends. Not a lot of tight ends, but you'll see tight ends go in the first. Running backs,
for sure.
Wide receivers, you'll see them go. Travis Kelce, you'll see him go in the first.
Yeah, Phil's gonna take him away from it. Fucking
Travis Kelce is one that you could take first, and even Andrews, you could take him.
Yeah,
he's a baller.
He's a baller.
Yeah, he do get the ball. Well, now he'll be the only one getting the ball.
You're not comfortable with, you know, those, you know, if you're like picking late in the draft, in that first round, especially if you're in a snake draft, where you know you might pick up
picks. You got to make sure those backs are the best ones.
Yeah,
because let me tell you, I remember being in a league and they let Tyreek Hill drop all the way to 13. That was insane. That was a couple years back, but that was actually the year that, you know, before a lot of people didn't talk about Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, when he started, especially in fantasy, people will let him drop. Now he's a guy you take maybe even first, top 5, if the running backs are not there, because you know, you're 1 through 5.
Yeah, me and Philly, Big Philly were talking about. We were talking about that if you got all the running backs gone, your best, you know, and you drafting down low.
The best receiver.
The best bet is to get a number 1 receiver. Yeah, number 1 receiver.
Number 1 tight end.
Or tight end. Yeah, or tight end.
You can go for a guy like Kelce or Andrews because they're very effective in there. I
mean, because you know you're gonna get points off those cats.
Right. But like, or you go for like the top 3 or 4 wide receivers, which is depending who's available. You would go.
You see Devontae Adams go in that tier.
Yeah, Devontae Adams,
maybe 6 to 12.
Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, those guys.
Like all these guys right here will go quick.
Yeah, you'll see them go.
These 13 guys will go in the first 2 rounds, 3 rounds. Because it's typically running back. Some guys go running back, depending on who's available. But some guys go running back, wide receiver, or wide receiver, running back, or tight end, running back.
Yeah.
Most guys. So, or gross. So, but you know, I like this list here. This is not, again, non-PPR. You have Cooper Kupp number 1, Justin Jefferson number 2, Jamar Chase number 3.
Justin Jefferson, guys.
He is gangster. He's worth that. Debo, remember with Debo, most guys you got to be careful with it because he does get injured.
You got to be careful. Yeah, you got to be careful with Debo.
But he has a lot of upside because if he is healthy, San Francisco.
Well, he don't got Mike McDaniels no more over there.
They utilize Debo the same way they used him last year. Because from what I'm hearing,
he's very effective.
I don't think they're going to use him the same way.
We hope not, but I mean,
we hope not.
Well, I do because I liked how he played last season, but the problem is you're putting him at risk, especially when you're making him run the ball. You're putting him more at risk. He already has durability issues, and then you're
they just paid him a lot of money right now, so they gave him his pay raise.
Yeah, but they paid him because he can be used in multiple ways. They know what they have in Debo, and Debo knows what he's worth. You feel me? They're using him in two different positions. It's the same thing as Cordell Patterson. You have to evolve.
Yeah.
But Cordell Patterson is a little bit more durable than Debo. But if they can use him in that capacity, he can be very effective in fantasy. Same thing with like Tyson Hill. Remember when Tyson Hill fantasy had that glitch like last season where I think Breeze went down and or last season
it was between Hill and
and they started Hill, but Hill was listed as a tight end.
Who's the other one?
So everybody who had Hill listed him at tight end and got all the extra points, like 30 that game, because he was listed as a tight end and he was listed. So you had your quarterback and you had your tight end. So it's crazy. So when you have these guys in there like that are multiple positions, it makes them more enticing to draft in fantasy. Again, he's one of those guys that using multiple skill sets. Stephon Diggs is another one that's is going to be the primary target in Buffalo. He has been. Now with Cole Beasley gone, which Cole Beasley was more of like the possession guy. They do have Gabriel Davis who could stretch the field there. They brought, so then you have Stephon Diggs, then you have Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams is in a new system, but with a familiar quarterback. We'll see what he does there. He does get a little bit taken away off of him because there is a lot of skilled positions.
There's a lot of weapons there.
There's a lot of weapons, yes, to make it easier to throw. A lot of weapons in Las Vegas, with Darren Waller. You have Hunter, you have Renfro there who's just a shifty wide receiver. So you have a couple good key pieces.
I wonder about the next one.
CD is going to be the primary target.
I wonder about that one because he's going to go against number ones now.
Exactly. He was burning Diggs in practice, like making him look silly, making him look absolutely silly.
If it's like that, then he's the real shit, the real deal.
But here's the issue: Diggs is known for that. Diggs overcommits on the ball because he's a ball hawk. He's a ball hawk. So he
used to be a receiver. Turn to corner.
He may have. I'm not sure. I mean, again, he's a ball hawk. He overcommits, and that causes him. Sometimes he'll overcommit to make a break.
Yeah,
to get the ball. To get the ball, and he overcommits, and the teams are catching on to that. And if he doesn't adjust his game, he's gonna.
But I'm iffy about it for that simple reason because he's gonna be going against number ones. That's the one thing.
Yeah, no. CD can separate, but the question is, can he?
Well, what happens when he faces a fucking real fucking ace? Well,
he's gonna
shut down like X when he faces X.
He's gonna find out.
You know what I mean?
Then he followed that up with our beloved Tyreek Hill at number 8. Mike Evans at number 9. T. Higgins at number 10. I thought that was a little high for T. I was
telling Big Philly. You remember I was telling you I could see Tyreek Hill and Waddle getting picked more this year, earlier rounds.
Yeah, Dolphins fans will pick up Waddle faster.
Yeah.
I thought T. Higgins was a little high. AJ Brown at number 11. I like that. DJ
What's wrong with T. Higgins? He's hurt.
Questionable, I guess. Mike Evans is questionable too. They're probably based off.
I know Mike Evans had the surgery, right?
So he probably had some
off season.
I thought AJ Brown could have been over him. Like Keenan Allen could have been over him for sure.
Michael over Higgins.
Yeah. DK over
Terry McLaurin. Yeah. DK.
McLaurin. I would say as he gets past DK like 16, TT is a good 16.
Well, you know why they put him down there though, Metcalf? Because of the quarterback.
Yeah,
probably would have been ranked higher.
I know. Jalen at 18, Dante Johnson at 19, Cortland Sutton at 20. Sutton and Jerry Jeudy, I like these two. The issue is, can they be durable during the season? Sutton's always hurt, but he's a good receiver when he's there and he's healthy.
I've learned from watching other people picking Jeudy and Sutton not to pick them.
Pick them.
I've learned from other people picking them.
Look out for Darryl Mooney this year. He's a sleeper. Again, it depends on how the Bears play, but he's going to be the starting wide receiver there. He's been good all camp. He's been good in the past. Gabriel Davis at 23. Again, he stretches the field.
You spoke about him, right?
Yeah, he stretches the field well. Brandon Cooks, obviously, we know what we get out of him, but he goes as far as his quarterback will take him. He's a great receiver when he has a good quarterback.
Who's the quarterback now? Oh, it's Mills. Mills,
right? He had 1,000 yards last season with shitty quarterbacks. Chris Godwin,
he's decent,
25. He's coming off an injury. St. Brown, look out for him. He's another sleeper.
He's pretty decent too. St. Brown.
St. Brown is going to be a sleeper. Again, he'll go as far as Jared Goff will take him. Amari Cooper at 27 in Cleveland. That depends on the situation there. Elijah Moore at 28.
Hey, don't you think he regrets going now?
Elijah Moore, watch out with him. He's another one. I thought it's a little disrespectful. They put him at 28. He had a very productive year last year. He did get hurt mid-year, but he was great. He had a good run. Marquise Brown, that's if he's even
not against us.
He got arrested, so we'll see what happens with him. Allen Robinson, the second.
Allen Robinson.
His foot.
Interesting one right there. Interesting because of the weapons they got.
I don't know if you guys have been watching training camp for the Rams. He's been mossing everybody. When I mean everybody, I mean he's been balling on everybody. He definitely looks like the next Robert Woods there. We'll see what they do because I think Van Jefferson is hurt. So we'll see what happens with that. And, I know Odell said that he has been in talks with the Rams. So we'll see if they bring him back. Michael Thomas at 31, he's another one that they've been raving about in camp, that he looks great in camp right now with New Orleans. Bateman, we'll see with him. Juju Smith-Schuster at 33. Devontae Smith at 34.
Michael Thomas. You spoke about Michael Thomas, did you? You already did.
Yes. Drake London. That's another one. Drake London from Atlanta. He's that rookie wide receiver that they brought in to pair with Pitts. Be on the lookout for him, bro. He balled in college. Be on the lookout for him. He's another.
Can that O-line pass protect?
He's quick though, and he's a possessor.
He is. I've seen their training camp. Yeah. I've looked at their training camp. And he's got some good.
He's got video. He's balling, and he's got some nice video. Yeah, exactly.
He got some good videos.
Tyler Lockett at 36.
Woo!
Yeah, he's how the mighty falls, bro. Burton, Tennessee. Hunter Renfrow, Adam Thielen at 30.
Wow. Who the fuck put this list?
ESPN. Chase
Adam Thielen that low?
Remember, isn't he coming off an injury?
Nah, he played.
Yeah, I don't know why they have him that low then. D-Hop, I can understand why he's at 41.
Claypool, yes, from injury.
But I can understand why D-Hop's 41 because he's out 6 weeks. So he's not producing. Brandon Ayuk, Alan Lazard es una mierda. Robert Woods, you can never go wrong with, bro. And Tannehill loves his.
He's gonna grind for his points. Exactly. Robert Woods is gonna grind for his points.
Christian Kirk es una mierda. Chris Olave. Chris Olave is another one you got to watch out for New Orleans. That rookie wide receiver. To pair with Olave, right? Yeah. Marquise Valdez-Scantling es una mierda. Michael Gallup.
I know why you're saying that. But I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, because Will will be raving about them boys. Don't get me wrong, bro. Valdez-Scantling, he's gonna.
Michael Gallup. He's coming from injury.
He's out, and then you have to round it all off. You have Ronald Moore.
He was pretty decent as a rookie, though. Nice.
Yeah, to round them off at number 50. Again, this is a very interesting list. A lot of movements, a lot of players. You're gonna have a lot of players in different teams, different looks, different coaching, different systems is the word I'm looking for. So it's gonna be interesting to see these guys in different systems. Even New Orleans. Remember, Sean Payton's not there. It's a whole new system. So, we're going to see what they do. Can they revive Michael Thomas's career?
Well, let me ask you something, Big Philly.
Yeah.
You said New Orleans. New Orleans lost the old lineman, one of the best ones.
Trent Armstead, no?
Yeah. Is he replaceable with it? Because remember, Alvin Kamara used to run a lot behind him.
It depends on the system. It depends on what they're doing. It depends who replaced him. I'm not sure who they brought in to replace him.
I don't think they brought anybody.
They might have drafted somebody. So I got to look into the Saints again to see who they brought in to replace Trent Armstead.
Because that right side, right?
I only highlighted it was a loss. No, I think it's his left side.
Left side, yeah.
It was his loss. It was the New Orleans loss, but I didn't cover what they gained on that.
And you have Winston back there.
Yeah, you have Winston. Winston is a little more mobile quarterback when he's eating crab legs.
And he also throws a lot of interceptions.
When he's not eating,
that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. They lost his left tackle. You know what I'm saying? So you put, we all know what Winston does. Now he loses his blind side. You know what I mean? It's not looking so good.
Yep.
Not looking so good.
Well,
Shit, I'll be eating on that left side. I'll put Phillips on that left side. Go get him.
Let me tell you, he has a nice receiving core, though. Winston. Once he gets Thomas back and he doesn't act like a diva.
Well, he's back.
But hey, you think he's gonna be still tripping?
Well, we just got to see. We just got to see. He's used to playing with Drew Brees, so we'll just have to see how that plays out over there because they got a nice receiving core over there.
I saw the Dolphins too drop their first official depth chart.
Yeah, they dropped it. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
What's going to hurt the Broncos too is that losing Patrick. So that means Jerry Jeudy is another one that should be up there.
Wow, this is interesting. They put Eichenberg. They're starting him at guard.
We'll have to see how that works.
Because Connor is going to center, right?
They're putting Jackson at tackle. It's interesting how they move this around.
Who was the center?
Williams.
Oh, okay. Connor, yeah.
Connor Williams. It's interesting. And they listed Edmonds as the starting. Oh no, they put two starting running backs.
That's just McDaniels fucking with y'all.
They put two starting running backs.
McDaniels fucking with the media. That's McDaniels fucking with the media.
Yeah. Well, I guess Mostert is because he's closer to quarterback, so that may be running back 1, running back 2. Tyreek, obviously, and Waddle.
Or running back 1A.
But Preston Williams is the number 2 behind Waddle. He is the number 2 behind Waddle.
I'm over that guy.
Yeah, look what Cap.
Oh, I see what Cap's saying. That's a good question. So you guys don't want.
They have Wilkins, Jalen Phillips, Roberts, Baker, and Ingram.
We're having Von Holland.
No.
Yo,
I don't want Holland on.
I don't want Holland on special teams. Yeah, I don't want to lose him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want him on special teams.
Hey, so here's an interesting one. Here's an interesting one we haven't covered. So starting defense. Wilkins at the end. Davis, Agba, Phillips, right? Phillips at linebacker. So I'm assuming he's right outside linebacker.
I don't understand that one.
I don't like him as a linebacker.
He's an edger.
Roberts. Boy, if Von Joe's listening, he's just cringing right now. He's like, I hate that name. Roberts, Baker, right? So Baker, Roberts at middle. You know who they started on the other side?
Baker at the middle.
You know who they started on the other side?
I don't like him there either.
Ingram over Van Ginkel.
Melvin
Ingram beat out Van Ginkel.
They said he's been having a good camp.
Looked aggressive. I had that shot of him.
Well, he's healthy. He's healthy though.
So they put in. He beat out Van Ginkel, and then you have. Oh wow!
He should beat him out.
Nick Needham beat out Noah and Benogany. for the number 2 spot until Byron comes back.
Listen, Noah probably said, "Coach, I don't want to be in the first rip of nothing. Keep me in the backups."
Noah to me is going to be
good.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be good.
It's going to be a bust. So.
A bust, an official bust.
Of his confidence and
Brandon Jones.
Brandon Jones is safety,
and he's behind 2 good quarterbacks, man. I mean,
no, it's good. I'm not mad at that one.
They're running kick returns. Kick returns is Mostert. Punt returns is Hill.
What? Oh, that's why he came out with that question. Now I see.
Kick returns.
Now I see why Cap came with that question.
Hill. Number 2 on both is Waddle.
They'll probably be switching off during the game.
Yep. So
they'll probably know. They're probably all three. They probably all three. We switching.
Yeah, I could see Waddle. I could see Waddle, but Holland last year, I don't know what. I guess we weren't getting enough. But you know what hurt us on that too was losing. Them trading Jakeem Grant.
Yeah,
he had to get traded, but that was a Flores issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably didn't like him or whatever it is, and he had the shit. You know what that sounded like? An Adam Gase thing. When a player disagreed with Adam Gase, he always shipped him off. He tried to ship him off to a bad team.
That's when they didn't want to take bumps together.
Yeah, that's true, Cap. That's true, Cap. That's true, Cap.
Do I still have that
picture?
Bam! Oh, wow. Yeah, well, you had that one at the.
I had that one on.
Damn.
Hey, that boy took a bump right at the.
Damn.
Hey, after the press conference, this is what he looked like.
Jeez.
Shit. That was a good one.
I agree, Cap. That was all business right there, though, with Van Ginkel.
He's a tackling machine. But he needs to.
He got beat out by a vet, though.
I just want them to stop the run.
Well, again, I think they brought him in. Like I have that piece of footage that that Melvin just ate up that backfield, and stop and had that little.
He's a big dude, bro. He's a big dude. That's a big dude.
You know what? I wonder what is the power. I wonder what the ESPN power ranking is for defense on non-PPR.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. But he was a good returner.
They got Miami at number 9.
And with
the defense?
Parker not being reliable and
Buffalo, Tampa, Saints, Niners, Colts, Packers, Rams, Pats, Dolphins, Ravens, Cowgirls, Steelers, Commanders, Browns, Broncos, Eagles, Chargers.
Oh, I bet I could guess the last one. Seattle.
Are you kidding me? Actually, it goes to 20.
Oh.
Seattle is not even on this list. They only got 20.
Damn. They say we put them too much on the list in the bottom of the other one, bro. They keep them out of this one. Keep them out of this one, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. They didn't even list them boys, boy.
Yeah.
They didn't list them boys. We got 10 minutes left on this panel. I'm gonna open it just to get people's thoughts on the ESPN fantasy. I'm just curious to see what people have to say. Let's open it. For those of y'all want to come on here and talk shit for 10 minutes, come on down. It's Monday, guys. We'll talk a little fantasy, get your thoughts on that. And
fantasy talks cooking. Get the fantasy talks cooking.
We'll get it cooking.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm only here on tonight, so just in case.
Yeah. I'm on here for 9 months.
You don't pay me enough for that.
I don't pay myself enough for that. I'm tired.
So you don't pay.
I don't pay, period.
You don't pay, period.
Co-founders, so we don't pay.
What's funny? I heard you mention Elijah Moore earlier. I think that He's a sleeper.
He is a sleeper, bro. He's nice, bro.
Well, he come from Ohio State, right? He came from Buckeyes, right?
Yeah, he's a Miami boy though.
Yeah. No, he's from Pine.
Yeah, he's from down here. He's nice. He's nice. He's quick, shifty. He's nice, man. He's one of those, again, typical smaller wide receiver who's quick, who can stretch the defense. He's one of those other guys, and again, I think that the NFL is going to have to start,
What about their line is garbage, right? The Jets O-line is garbage too. Garbage.
Well, I just read Betkin, what's this guy's name?
Because I know they drafted a lineman, did they?
But here's the thing: I know their starting tackle got hurt again, unrelated to the original injury, and he's being evaluated now, so he might be out.
No bueno.
He might be out. Betkin, I think is his name.
What are you talking about?
Starting tackle.
The Jets. The Jets.
That'll be fine. They ain't gonna win the division. The division has to go through Buffalo. So
Betkin has a concerning injury. Knee injury is new and unrelated to previous injury. Will undergo further evaluation per NFL Network. Kyler Murray gives young fans signed jersey after the
Denver also took a big blow with losing Patrick. That was a big blow.
Mm-hmm. True that.
What else? What else is there for breaking news? Hey, you know what? Since it's the last 8 minutes and we ain't got nobody coming out. Did y'all read those reports with Kevin Durant?
I was just gonna tell you that earlier. The ultimatum he gave
Steve Nash, and they picked Steve Nash.
Well, can you read that?
He came out and gave ownership an ultimatum, him or Steve Nash, and the Nets picked Steve Nash.
Yeah, say or trade me or fire Steve Nash.
And they're staying with Steve Nash to coach that team.
I don't think he's the problem. I mean, I think they have too many divas on that team. Well, they had last year. They had 3 divas and one team.
Yep, I agree.
I wouldn't mind having Kevin Durant in the Heat.
Say it again.
I wouldn't mind having Kevin Durant down here, but the Heat. You were one game away to going to another NBA Finals. You know where the issue is. We already know that the consistency of shooting
in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, in games, period. Because it happened during the regular season too. We should have had a better record. We should have had a better record, but I believe there's other players also that the Heat can plug in other than Durant to bring up that scoring up, because again, they were even mentioning Gordon Hayward.
I heard about that. Shit.
Even guys like Gordon Hayward,
him and Crowder. I've heard about that.
There's a few guys that you can still plug in there and still get the same.
What about Crowder?
What was that?
What about Jamison Crowder?
I wouldn't mind having him back. That's another defensive type of guy.
I feel like we lost a lot when we lost him.
He was rumored. He was rumored to come back here.
Yeah, he did throw up a flare. But
we gotta see though what the fuck is gonna happen with KD.
Well, honestly, I think KD is gonna have to stay in Brooklyn because it's that contract, that 4-year contract.
Yeah, he fucked himself by signing that shit.
A little tough, man. So at the end of the day, I want to say I haven't seen the Heat make the moves that I wanted them to make. I think they can repeat. I think they can.
They're gonna run it back.
I think they can contend with any team in the East, but Boston got better. So that's something we got to watch out for. Boston. Well, we all know where Chicago stands at, but Milwaukee is another one. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't see the thing that said Pippen. What Pippen said about that squad?
Yeah, they're
They're not built to win playoff games.
Yeah, exactly what Weber 85 says.
They're not built for it.
They're not built for postseason. But you got to watch out for those teams in the East, man, because the East keeps getting better, and I don't see the Heat making any moves. And this has happened. And again, I mentioned this before on other shows. This has happened before where the Heat get comfortable, and they
run it back with the same name. Yeah.
Soon that you having Jimmy Butler, it's getting shorter and shorter year by year. So if you got Jimmy,
you're not getting any younger.
You have to go for it now. All you have to do is get a couple guys that, you know what I'm saying, that you can put on there that could come off the bench and score. We had a bench last year that pretty much was
like another team.
Benches, better than a lot of the benches in the league. So we just got to see what the Heat really wanting to do, man. You know,
they still haven't replaced Tucker. So I don't know what they're gonna do there. I really don't know.
It's tough to say. Very tough to say.
What's going on, Gordito?
What's going on, players?
What's going on,
guys?
What's up, man?
It's gonna be really tough.
It's gonna be interesting to see what's up with the Heat. I do hope they got to bring in one more guy for play defense again.
Yeah, that Tucker spot. That Tucker spot is gonna be hard to replace.
Yeah. But I do like Crowder.
I do like Crowder. Yeah. The Crowder would be a good fit in right there.
I really liked Crowder when he was here. I thought it was unfortunate that he walked and went to Phoenix. If he walked, right, because he elected to go there.
Actually,
he was a free agent.
Supposed to go to Philadelphia.
Yeah. So I would love to see him back here. I thought he played. He does have an aggressive tenacity on defense, similar to PJ. Don't get me wrong, PJ is PJ. But I think that he can come in and fill a gap, fill a role to an extent because PJ, there's only one PJ Tucker. So I hope that they bring him.
He's just collecting money now.
Yeah, he's just
he's at the end of his career. He needs to collect that to make himself stable. But
I don't blame him. I don't blame him for what he did though.
But he's joining contenders. He's not that he's joining.
Yeah.
And he's playing with one of the best. He's playing with Joel Embiid.
No. He's in the Clippers. He's playing with Paul George and Kawhi.
Who? Crowder?
PJ.
I thought PJ went to Philly. Or he didn't sign with Philly.
No. He didn't sign with Philly. He signed with the Clippers.
Oh, he signed with the Clippers.
Right. The whole thing with the
Philly. Shit, I'm late.
Were tampering. They did some tampering. They were, in contact with him before free agency, so that's why the NBA opened up an investigation.
Yeah, why can't we get fucking PJ?
But he also could have paid him the money that he was asking for.
Wait, isn't PJ with the 76ers?
No, he's
with the Clippers.
What? What you mean?
He's with the Clippers.
When did that happen?
Yo, let me ask you a question, Gordon.
Happened a while back. He went to the Clippers. He went to go play with Kawhi and Paul George.
Bro, I think he's with Philadelphia, big dog.
No,
check that out. Check it out. I'm sure he's with Philadelphia 76ers.
No, I don't think he's with no 76ers.
Yeah, Philip, check it out right quick.
He is.
He's
with the Sixers. What you smoking?
Yeah, he's with the Sixers, bro. You're tripping, bro.
I thought he went to the Clippers.
No, bro. The Sixers
still signed his deal.
He never signed the deal for the Clippers?
No, he wanted to go sign with Embiid, bro. He wanted to play with Embiid and Harden, bro.
Well, I thought it was the Clippers that he signed with.
No.
Yeah, so I'm not late.
that's the next championship team right there, bro.
Yeah, and then that's probably why they opened up that tampering issue then.
That's what it was. It was about that.
Talking to him during the playoffs, and Embiid was trying to recruit him over to the 76ers. It was gonna be either gonna be PJ or it was gonna be a Butler going back there, bro. One of those two they're looking for.
Butler would not go back to Philly. They picked Tobias Harris over him.
Yeah, he's still bitching about that one.
I know. They're just
still bitching about that one.
Tobias Harris over me?
I think
that man took that shit personally.
Jimmy Butler will finish his career.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, look at Zoo. Zoo put a background. He told him. He ain't grayed out no more.
Yo, so Big Philly, you're asking me a question. What's up?
Yo, let me ask you a question. Hey, where did Ricky Williams end his career?
With the Saints. Nah, it was Dallas. No, wait. Yeah, Dallas, right?
No.
Hold on.
Get it together, bro.
He started with the Saints, came to Miami.
Yes, I agree.
Came to Miami. Ronnie Brown went to Philly, and then Ricky
only played.
Got caught up with that marijuana bullshit, bro.
But he played one more year on another team, though.
With the Ravens. He played with the Ravens.
Yes, he did play with the Ravens. Yes.
Okay, that's who I was thinking about.
Yeah, he did play with the Ravens.
No, he didn't play for the Raiders.
The Ravens.
No, Ravens. Baltimore.
The Ravens.
Yes. I was going to say, he only played for one other team, and that was for Baltimore.
Yeah,
other than Miami. And
he wore 34 over there, too.
He did also play a year in Canadian football for Toronto. But he never ended his career in
the marijuana.
The marijuana.
You know, he actually owns a farm now.
Bro, he's very spiritual, bro. Very spiritual.
Yeah, well, he's spiritual, but
he's a running backs coach for I'm trying to remember who it was. Was it for Dion's team or it's for a college? Yeah, he's a running backs coach too.
Well, Dion's at Jackson University.
Yeah, but I don't know what team though he went to.
I know he's that college. He's gonna change the dynamics of that school, right?
Or is it a high school, probably?
Yo, so you guys want to talk about camp on Sunday? Some info.
What info? Tell me real quick before we get off of this.
Well, damn, where do I start, bro? Preston Williams had a very good camp. I can tell you that he got locked down by one play, locked down by True Williams, where True Williams pretty much pancaked him off the line. Other than that, bro, he had a bomb to the sideline, caught in bounds.
Who threw the ball?
Preston Williams. We almost lost Holland.
Who threw it to him?
Tua. And then also Bridgewater threw him the sideline catch, which he caught in the middle of traffic, which was pretty good. And then we almost lost Javon Holland to an injury.
How's that?
He got bombed by Cedric Wilson. Nasty. And I guess he overran himself onto the concrete, slipped and twisted his ankle. So he went back into the facility to get taped up and stuff, and he was limping pretty much most of the practice. So I don't have the update on his status yet.
He got some scrapes.
He'll be all right. He'll be all right for season.
Yeah,
they got a couple weeks before the season starts. So
bro, who had a strong camp, bro, was McKinney III. He picked off Tua twice. Except
Tua threw his first picks.
Well, no. He picked him off on a deflected ball. So in other words, he deflected the ball and then caught the ball before it hit the ground.
Yeah. So not a QB error, just a wide receiver error.
Correct.
Still pick. Okay, what about the second one?
The second one was on Bridgewater.
So then, so Tua had one pick.
Yeah, Tua had one pick. Tua had
in 10 training camps. He had one pick.
From what he's had a very good camp.
Yeah. He's had a very productive
camp. In 10 camps, he's had one pick.
Yeah, he's doing well. I'm seeing a lot of laughter from the O-line still, bro. You know, Austin Jackson got pancaked again by Jalen Phillips. In that camp.
Well, that's what I was saying. It's concerning that they started Austin Jackson over Liam Eichenberg at the tackle spot. Yeah. Well, I did like
Eichenberg hard. Eichenberg had probably his worst camp on Sunday to the fact that after practice he was doing suicides with the O-line coach after practice, bro. After
That's he fucked up.
If you watch this, get it together, Liam. Get it together.
He was out there as well as Jalen Phillips had a bad day.
The O-line is really what's going to determine our season.
100.
Yeah.
We've been saying this since week one. The Dolphins will go as far as their O-line will take them.
The only thing I'm gonna say, and it might be surprising to you guys, but I think that Skylar Thompson gets to start over Bridgewater. 100%.
I've been saying, bro, look out for that boy. He's been balling.
That boy's been,
I don't think so.
bro. He had the bomb to Cedric Wilson. That's when Allen Holland got wrapped up.
They'll have to cut.
Hold on.
They pay him too much.
They might, but here's the thing.
Nah, I ain't gonna cut him, bro.
Listen, hold on,
Nah, bro. They brought that man to be the number 2, bro.
Well, hold on. Hear me out. I think they're gonna keep three quarterbacks. But hold on. Hear me out. When I was there, the two times I was there, I'm sorry. He had more reps and outperformed Bridgewater. He had more reps and outperformed Bridgewater.
Well, on Sunday, Bridgewater only had four drives, bro. The rest was Tua and Skylar Thompson.
I'm telling you.
Which Tua? They already said Tua's gonna
They're
start.
They're giving a real good look to Thompson.
Yeah, Tua's gonna start on.
That's
Sunday.
what it sounds like. It sounds like that way too.
Yeah, Tua's gonna start on Saturday, the first quarter, and then
and that's what I've been saying from the beginning. The first game of preseason where you're gonna see the starters the most, and then they're not gonna play them for the rest of preseason. They're gonna let them rest because it's better to play them now. And if something happens, they tweak something. They got 3 weeks to get it together for the season. It's better to do that now than to wait till the third or fourth game. It's usually the third game. To wait till the third game to play your starters, and then your season's in 2 weeks.
Well, they only got 3 games to play.
They only got 3 games. It's not like
so it beats week 2.
3 games.
So it'll be next week against Vegas.
Yeah, that's about the time you'll see Tua play.
Right. Then you have 1 week. You have the next game week 3, and you have that bye week 4. So that's
that game and that week 3 preseason game. That's basically evaluation on everybody else.
Exactly. So get
like special teams. That's what they're going to look for. Special teams, guys.
Get them in that first quarter on Saturday against Tampa, who's a good unit. Get them in, let them play. See how that O-line holds up against a very good defensive front in Tampa. Knock that shit out, and then sit them for the rest of the training camp. I mean, for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Another surprise was what's his name? Our punter still hasn't punted yet either, by the way. He wasn't even there on camp on Sunday.
I think something happened. I think he's tweaked. I think he tweaked something.
He's not even punted, bro. So I don't know. They signed another 2 punters.
Yeah, I saw that. They did sign it. They cut one.
Yeah, well, they cut the guy that was there, Philip. When we were there, they cut him, and then they brought another guy, and he's sorry too. He couldn't punt no more in like 50
So wait, our punter is hurt? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I have a feeling he's hurt. He was raw. He was doing that.
I thought they still got Morstead. Wasn't
you know what it is?
That's our starter. That's the one that's walking on the sideline.
You know what I think it is? I think that he's overweight, and they're making him lose weight.
I don't know, man.
They're making everybody lose weight on that roster. They were talking about that they made everybody like shed 10 pounds off. So I have a feeling that they're making him lose weight because he was walking full gear, full padded on the last time I was there on Tuesday in fucking Air Forces, Jordan 1s, walking laps around the field the entire practice. The entire practice.
The punter?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Jays, what?
Wearing them ones, bro. The banged up ones too, boy. But some orange ones. So I have a feeling that they're making them lose the weight, and that's why.
Papito, you're eating too much Cuban food, bro. Mucho.
Apple.
So Xavier Howard. Xavier Howard had the orange jersey on Sunday, but didn't practice.
So say,
I mean, it is what it is, you know. And then
now they're gonna preserve. Now they're gonna preserve these corners.
Roberts didn't practice either. He was out as well.
Yeah.
And it looks like
that gets more of a look for Channing Tindall.
But bro, listen, Tyndall didn't get in on Sunday.
Because they're resting. They're resting these guys.
Tyndall didn't get
Well,
Tyndall
they got a live practice though. Yeah, that's why they're resting now. Yeah, they got the live practice with Tampa.
They got their live practices with Tampa this week.
Yeah, that's why they're sitting them. Yeah. Makes sense.
Days now this week, so they probably sat them and rested them, and they're gonna go over there and train for 4 weeks.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
And then they got the game on Saturday. They'll do walkthroughs on Friday, and then on Saturday they'll hit that game. They gave them the day off.
McDaniels was clear about that. He's monitoring the veterans.
Yeah, bro. They gave him the day off. That boy's been working all training camp.
They definitely need it, bro.
So
who else was out there, bro? I'm thinking about Van Ginkel.
I saw that he got placed. He lost his starting job.
He lost his starting job, and before practice yesterday, yesterday was Sunday. He was out there at 10 a.m. doing laps around the field, by himself, bro. And then when the players came out to warm up and stretch, he went and got dressed up. But I think he's on some punishment right now.
Yeah, he probably was late. He was probably late, and they made him do laps, and then he got dressed for practice.
Yeah, he was out there killing himself, bro. I'll tell you much. Obviously, Melvin Ingram had a hell of a camp Sunday as well. Definitely put Bridgewater.
Camp period.
Yeah, Bridgewater and Skylar Thompson was under some big pressure with him. So he did pretty good, man. I'm definitely
excited. Ingram looks like he's gonna be good. Looks like he's gonna be ready,
bro. But I see Ingram being more of a defensive end, or bringing in the pressure because he's a big guy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He can stop the run though. He's a big run stopper too.
Yeah. He's a
like
big
I said, they're gonna play him. They're gonna play him on like first and second down, and then those third downs where it's pass situations, they're gonna bring in Van Ginkel. It's just that's just how.
Yeah, Van Ginkel is not looking too pleasant right now.
Supporting role. He's a
supporting bro. Cornerbacks. Who else got? I'm trying to think who got who. Well,
you said Holland twisted his ankle.
Tyreek Hill lit up. What's his name? True Williams. For sure, True Williams got.
He bombed Holland and
Needham.
No, it was X. It was X and Hollins confirmed.
Yeah, well, on Sunday. No, Sunday, he left Needham in the dust, bro. It was ridiculous.
I'm telling you, he's so fast live. It's crazy how fast he is.
I gotta send you the clip, Philip. But
I know I'm still. First of all, don't you go by my government name.
I mean, it's Big Philly, so I mean, it's the same thing.
I'll be throwing out your whole full name, bro.
Bro, but it's Big Phillies. Phil, doesn't matter. It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, your name is in your.
Well, guys, hey, brother, Abe, send me those clips, man. Thank you for the insight.
Bro, listen, yeah, I mean, definitely, bro. I know that Tyreek Hill has some shake and bake on Jalen Phillips. We're doing a 2 minute drill, ending the camp. And bro, Tua pretty much just did a little screen to him, and bro, he had the whole team on the floor, bro, shaking everyone stupidly, bro. I'm gonna send you the clip of that because I got that. Luckily I got that on camera, bro. But it was pretty crazy, man. The whole team, the whole defense had to do push-ups after camp. It was
probably had a bad camp, but
another bad camp that day.
Played a bad camp. But it's man. Thank you again for coming out, Gordito, for giving us some insight. I know I wasn't able to make it on Sunday. I wish I was there, but family's first, Dolphins second.
Yes,
so, thank you for giving us that insight, brother. I appreciate it, brother. All right.
Appreciate the insight, man. Appreciate the insight, brother.
3 more to 100. Let's go. We at 97 people. Come on.
Yeah, man. Three more guys to 100. Make sure you hit that like button. That's subscribe.
Ladies, not 3 more guys. All right. Yeah. Guys and ladies.
3 more individuals.
3 more individuals, guys.
3 more subscribers.
Again, anybody who subscribes to my channel who may have a private subscription or subscriber, please go on to Instagram, look us up at Miami Fan Talk. Again, at Miami Fan Talk. And make sure you message me. Follow us on there. Make sure you message me or message us, really, so that I can make sure that you're on that list. We're going to have some fun. I think on Saturday before the game. Actually, I was going to ask you guys if you guys wanted to go. I got 4 tickets for an exclusive. Well, I don't know if it's exclusive. It's for members for a tour of the training facility, the new facility. So,
that's pretty badass.
If you guys want to come, we can go the panel and get some good shots of the inside training camp.
We'll pop a video right there. Pop a quick video right there.
Right quick, maybe maybe we'll get a video of Willie Beeman going down the slide head first and become Willie Beeman torpedo because his head's already shaking.
Shots fired.
And I'm gonna go head first.
But hey, brother, it's 9:17, guys. It's Monday night. Thank y'all for tuning in. For those of y'all who watched tonight, thank y'all for tuning in. For those who are gonna watch later, we appreciate all y'all. Y'all have a great night, Miami.
And remember, stay tuned.
Stay tuned for more. It's always more. We got some good stuff coming on auction. Like I said, soon enough, we're gonna get some raffles going. Got a lot of fun stuff. I got some ideas. We got a player already confirmed coming on. He's gotta get that date set. He's got some stuff that he wants to raffle off for his charity. So we're gonna announce more of that stuff later. And
we're gonna work on the fantasy stuff too.
And in 2 weeks, we got the Philly sports guy on the show as well. And we'll auction off those Philly tickets for the Philly home game, preseason game. So we have a lot of stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you know that we're notified when we're live. And we'll see y'all on Wednesday. Good night, guys.
Dale.
Gerardo.